Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2 Gateway here. And I am delivering you this essence of a very pure presence today. And so I'm just going to get myself anchored into the stillness and bringing in the essence of the 2 Gateway. It's a very beautiful new moon last night. Very, very high frequencies that came in on that new moon last night. So I'm going to have a few of those pictures posted on my Instagram and TikTok for you to enjoy. The very high pitched ringing energies, but also the beautiful orbs and colors of transmissions of light that came through last night on that full moon. And with that full moon and that higher energy, there was a beautiful portal that came to me from the moon, and a lightning of energy spoke to me. And so I'd kind of like to bring that in the moment today on this Master Monday for this second day of the second month of this year of oneness, of transformation. And so it just feels to me that if we listened with our hearts and minds and just take a peek at that moon tonight, you're going to get another adjustment, because I know that there was a very powerful being of energy, of consciousness, that was showing me many grid systems in the realms that I was looking down on down here today on the planet, but also here on the land that I live on here. And so it's going to be a very beautiful message that we're going to bring in for this 2 Gateway, but it's also going to be a message for an activation. I think that's how I'm going to say it. All right. And so I welcome you as you're coming on board. And those of you that are new with me, I bring in these higher grid systems of strands of information, of consciousness. It's just information that pours through me. And a lot of times my ears get plugged. And so I just kind of, like swimming underwater, I just kind of let the essence move around and just let the information just seep in into my body, and the languages will start coming through. And then there's this beautiful essence of a higher holy presence that speaks through me and transmits through you. So here we go with this beautiful message for the 2 a gateway. So just get yourself relaxed and lay down if you wish. I'm going to let these beings come in me and just see where this goes, because I have a sense that I'm going to just let it flow. And so if the energy is a little bit unknowing to you, in the essence of you're not sure what I'm talking about, just let it flow. Just take advantage of the words and the frequencies and the tones that you hear of the masters that speak through me. Don't be concerned about the knowledge of the information. You can go on back here to this YouTube and watch it a few times. Right? That's the beauty about the YouTube. Okay. Without any more chatting, I'm just going to go right into my zone and let it come through to you now. Don't go by it till your feet are anchored on the floor. If you're laying down, your root chakra and spinal columns anchored in the chair. And just bringing in the stillness on this beautiful sunshiny day of a new moon and those higher frequencies that came in last night. Boy, Aden Geo. This year of oneness consciousness, is also a year where the crystal star seeds within you begin awakening, ascension frequencies into all heartbeats, into all souls. What oughtn't you? This is a year of transformation of your consciousness, blending, integrating into oneness of realities of who you are. And so I'm asking for an infinite thread, strand, orb of grid systems of knowledge to pour through me now and to bless all aura bodies into a higher soulite intelligence of matrices of grid systems around you. And so that as the full moon, new moon, and all lunar eclipses, solstices, and equinoxes of this year bathe your matrix grid systems, more and more of those crystal star seedlings inside your cellular memory bodies will, yes, become activated and will amplify light quotients of light particles inside your bodies, inside your hearts and minds, and around you, in your fields, onto others. I'm asking for the infinite word of knowledge on this Master Monday to breathe into me now and to transmit a higher light vibration onto all. You'll wait to know. I am here, child. All is cracking open. All seeds in all souls of all timelines. All essences of consciousness in all bodies of all living energies. Inside your minds, inside your inner heartbeats, there is a transitioning to your transcending out of your human minds, human vibrational fields, into these light energies of your originating crystal star seeds, seedlings of light consciousness have been awakening inside your bodies. Oh God, we have been waiting in the realms, in Merkaba starships that many of you have been witnessing, moving across the new moons, the full moons, and in the skies. As our Merkaba starships began arriving in that lunar portal of light, tapping onto the two to a gateway, pouring in sparks of light, bandwidths of spectrums of energies on top of all crown chakras to be activated of your inner star seedlings inside the pineal crystals, oblongata, amygdala, mitochondria, telomeres, all shaking and shifting in unseen bandwidths of plasma light intelligence seeped down into your hearts as you were sleeping, as you were settling into the stillness. It was occurring. Your attunement of your inner membrane of a crystallizing frequency inside your bodies is awakening for this new year of elliptical shifts of light intelligence that all will be elevating into in various moments, into various aspects and virtues of yourself. You will be awakened. What other did you do? The gathering of Merkaba vehicles and wheels of light I did see moving in vibrations and pulsing into my inner mind's eye while I watched that new moon bring in spirals of connectedness of consciousness to oneness. It would transform your minds this year to become elevated into a higher vibration in codes of grid systems that we cannot see, but we'll be building inside our new human formulas back into mastery energies. You are more than ready. You have been thirsting, and so many more Merkaba vehicles will be arriving in the stillness. These starships that are here, arriving on this 2-2 gateway, we're pouring in the sparks of light and building and activating those star seeds in your pineal crystals more than you know. And so simply breathe in the stillness now of this infinite essence that I am transmitting of highest vibrations of infinite light magnetics, of frequencies and radiant sparks into your heart seeds. Breathe it in to your heart. Breathe it up into your inner mind's eyes. And let those sparks align you into these Merkaba wheels of orbs of light that you cannot see that are arriving far above your crown chakras. Those invisible antennas inside your inner mind's eye, inside your crown chakra, are piercing vibrational tones to connect to those unseen Merkaba wheels of light that arrived.
What oddity, I'm seeing a crystallizing hologram.
Is being delivered into your own columns of light that is protecting you and will continue evolving you even while you sleep tonight. You will be spiraling into a Merkaba vehicle, just as I did last night. These wheels of light are of quotients of light equations that enables you to tap into your heart star seeds that are cracking open. What is in these star seeds of your soul that is awakening you? These are ascension frequencies that this 2-2 gateway brings in. Ascension frequencies to align you to your star seedlings that carry codes of who you are. These ascension frequencies that arrive on this 2-2 gateway allows you to traverse inside these Merkaba vehicles that is arriving in many starships each day now. Not just through last night and tonight, but throughout this entire year, 2026, the year of oneness.
You want to just listen
so that you may feel my strands of infinite frequencies of light particles that is arriving around you and will continue to elaborately transition you into these highest gifts of telepathics, highest realities of these ascension frequencies. Breathing in to your consciousness. Breathe it in. Just be still.
what other
These are heightened crystal columns that I am seeing that will shower and empower around all souls that are standing and sitting in a vortex of light below their feet right now. All foot chakras are anchoring into Gaia. All root chakras are anchoring into this connectedness of oneness of Gaia's heartbeat, so there are no more blocks between you and Gaia. You are permeating Gaia's heartbeat of love light frequencies. So breathe it up, breathe up. These frequencies of light intelligence out of Gaia's heartbeat, breathe it up through your feet, up through your root chakras. We are transitioning into these frequencies and formats of ascension of light. is awakening all the star seeds in the planetary grid systems in all her kingdoms and elements. Those elements of the oceans, the etheric waves, is clearing your bodies.
Your body should preparing you for what is to come in this second month. The highest portal of light. It is opening in the realms in this 2-2 gateway and throughout this month. I was called to move into the portal of light in the beyond, seeing a beautiful crystallizing magnetic platform for me to arrive upon inside the portal. You may see it now. Visualize a massive white light portal in the realms waiting for you to spiral through and land upon the platform where you can look down at all the grid systems around you, above you, below you, all the grid systems of this entire planet, where you are spiraling and settling on this massive platform in this portal of light, as did I. With the cottage, I'm seeing many dimensions of many
Grid systems and grid systems within grid systems, of wheels within wheels, of cycles within cycles of higher frequencies of light, moving around in the counter rotation. And flowing in these realms, yet transmitting onto all of Gaia's consciousness to be of an ascended light of consciousness once more. What I'm hearing a voice. I'm hearing the essence of these frequencies once more. In the stillness, what is the word of knowledge for today that they are seeking to know on this 2-2 gateway, on this portal that opened in the realms last night that I could float into? What is the message for all? To breathe in, to harmonize from the realms.
Yo wadid shadarna. It is time for the cellular bodies, the transformation of the cellular molecular structures of the atomic body to shift into oneness consciousness, to be in a state of freedom. Freedom. When the consciousness becomes oneness, there's freedom for one to receive more light. And these light infusions that are arriving of light intelligent frequencies, of ascension frequencies pouring into the body will create a higher state of light intelligences that will allow each soul to stay enlightened, to stay empowered by the ascension frequency that poured through that portal in the early morning hours of this 2-2 gateway. These ascension frequencies of your soul light consciousness allows you to journey into different dimensions of time, of grid systems, and to transmit light intelligences onto all grid systems, into all timelines, into all dimensions. It is through your own crystallization, through your own crystal seeds that have been awakened inside your hearts and minds, that these ascension frequencies were hidden and now awakened. You'll ponder your crystal seeds within your pineal crystal seeds and within your inner hearts, within your inner bodies, inner minds. And your originating star seeds in the pineal crystal, in the heart and mind, are now activating, are now transmitting crystal codes of knowledge. This is the information that you require to come to know your crystal star seeds are being activated inside the pineal heart and mind to be amplified and actively transmitting crystal codes of ascension frequencies onto all consciousness on Gaia, to all living energies on Gaia. You are all being tapped gently on the crown chakras, the inner mind's eyes, the inner mind, the inner heart. But I am here, child. I am here as an infinite strand of a higher master frequency of soul light consciousness that is transmitting a recalling and reclaiming of all the originating crystal consciousness fields to awaken all crystal star seeds of their hidden codes. All these star seeds must be actively awakened and transmitting of their originating light consciousness of intelligence, recalling, reclaiming your crystal light intelligence into your crystal star seeds that are situated where? In the pineal crystals, in the heart, in the mind. Your star seed soul body will begin transmitting codes of light into all grid systems of time, of who you are, walking, transmitting, operating, and being your humanness, but a crystal star seed living in the body, operating as oneness. How did you? I am seeing the massive diamond grid system housing crystalline membranes of an essence of the star crystal, sparking spectrums of light intelligent frequencies in the realms. How did you? All of those spectrums of all of those grid systems sparking on this membrane of Gaia's body that houses all Akashic records and mankind footprints is within that membrane of an essence that is shimmering of this massive diamond star crystal. It was revealed to me last night in the early morning hours. But what was the star seed membrane wrapped around the planet dairy consciousness grid, empowering me to know it is alive, it is awakened, it is exposed, it is uncovered, it is unblanketed, and I am seeing all of your soul codes, soul records of timelines inside this massive memory membrane grid system that is pulsing of ascension light frequencies. Visualize. I am seeing a golden thread of knowledge weaving into many of the other soul seeds of all of the other soul timelines around the entire planet. What you are all ready to receive on this 2-2 gateway of projection and transmission of this essence of light intelligence into your soul seeds, heart seeds, pineal crystal seeds that have within you those hidden ascension frequencies, codes of light. Can't you just feel your own ascension frequencies sparking in your codes of consciousness? I am here as an infinite strand of many, many, many dimensions of many spark-like consciousness grid systems to assist you in seeing your own inner mind's eyes, your own pineal crystals inside you of light intelligences. I'm here to show you this cracking open and peeling away of this very thin originating membrane around all those soul seeds. It is peeling away and awakening your crystal star seeds for all crystal souls of light to begin operating in ascension codes throughout this year. Oh, Pochuchu, how exciting, how evolving that the crystalline essences and all who are awakening to this momentous information of timelines of these heightened ascension frequencies would be flowing once more in all your humanness, that you are feeling, sensing, and knowing you are shifting. Yet you are quite balanced and anchored with your foot chakras into Gaia's heartbeat. Oh, Hadicha, I am empowering your minds to see from the beyond of this massive cracking open in the realms, activating ascension frequencies inside all souls, for your souls to move back into the originating consciousness. You are spiraling through the ascension frequencies. You are connecting telepathically through these ascension frequencies. Breathe in these originating ascension frequencies of light vibrations. It allows you to align and connect to your soul light star seeds. Back into oneness, into telepathic superconscious vibrations. Breathe it in. And listen to that signature frequency and tone of who you are. It allows you to connect into oneness. Hold that frequency within your mind, within your heart. Hold and anchor it with your feet into Gaia to polarize it. When your soul body is aligning into the universal source, beyond source, you are telepathically connecting beyond and transversing your consciousness as light. You instantly become aligned into an ascending consciousness, yet a returning or transcending consciousness. Back into this soul timeline. Duality, that is the two. Two souls, two grid systems, two sources of light into oneness. Always connecting to this higher outer source of intelligence that will be always transmitting telepathic information into your soul light consciousness. Into your soul being, who you are. It happens instantly. As you breathe in these ascension frequencies, your soul light essence simply connects and aligns, communicates all knowledge, all abilities into your inner heart, inner mind, inner body. You're breathing in your star seeds of your star soul consciousness in oneness. In a quickening, it just became you. What other did you be very still and just accept the peacefulness of your starseed soul your, your soul body, soul mind, and soul heart is adapting and tuning into these peaceful vibrations of the soul light consciousness. It's intertwining inside you through these ascension frequencies of oneness that arrived in that portal of light that I soared through last night and saw the platform of many souls, of many soul seeds, shaking and quaking and ready to awaken this planetary consciousness into their pineal crystal seeds, to their heart seeds, mind seeds, all soul seeds, ready to receive these infinite strands of light beings that are fully encasing, empowering you. Breathe in the essence of this infinite source of light consciousness that is sealing you now of your ascension frequencies, of your seeds, star seeds of codes of light. Inside you now. You will always be protected, not just sealed. And you must always be polarized into Gaia with your foot chakras when you receive this ascension frequency. I am not a body. I live in this body. I am ascension frequencies of infinite all realities operating and oscillating in this body. But I am not the body. I am ascension, sources of light intelligences. It builds equations. It transmits light. And so that all who receive their ascension frequencies in codes of seeds of light today must be polarized into the heartbeat of Gaia. Abundantly, this transmission of spiraling light energies that soared into that portal of light in the realms was also spiraling energies of ascension inside the body. It anchored through the foot chakras, breathed into the heart chakras, and polarized into the planet. Well, what did you do? All your abilities are formatting, not just awakening. What did you know? How did you know? I am given the message now. Your souls, your mind, your heart moves gently into freedom for you to soar into any of those portals in the realms of your own grid systems of time. during your sleep state, during your meditation state, or when you are grounded and sitting quietly anchored into Gaia, you may soar. You will begin transmitting a higher state of freedom, consciousness of oneness, and you will be bringing in those sacred tones and sacred light frequencies into your pineal crystal seeds, into your heart seeds, into your soul seeds, awakening new knowledge within you to transmit onto others. Always being polarized into Gaia. Oh, but this is the most powerful 2-2 gateway of duality, knowing how many of us are floating and soaring into these spirals of Merkaba vehicles in the realms and seeing and hearing things and knowing we are activated today of the crystal star seeds and ascension frequencies of heightened intelligences to support us, guide us, and seal us in all of our journeys. What the we just give thanks and great gratitude to these mastery energies as we balance the energies around and above our crown chakras, as we also bring in the stillness into our hearts and breathe it in. Of all portals of light arriving throughout this year, we are breathing in and clearing all that we are, all that we will come to be of infinite realities of our star seeds, of diamond light codes, of infinite projections of light. I am feeling a higher vibration of absolute oneness. As your grid systems of time awaken to your star seeds of ascension frequencies inside your pineal crystals, hearts and minds, polarized into Gaia. Your human soul bodies, your etheric soul bodies of crystallizing vibrations of light, intelligence, are unified, amplified, and sealed in this beautiful activation today. Listen to your sacred signature frequencies and to the tones and vibrations you are hearing. That is your blanket of protection. That is your soul light body that you spiral with into grid systems of time. this new moon energies of highest portal, of dimensions of time, of platforms of reality, awaits your entry and visit tonight. It is done, child. The activation is complete. The ascension frequencies have been awakened and elaborately intertwined within their star seeds of their soul. Inner soul to star seed soul is completed. And the ascension frequencies adorn all. For this year is the year of ascension consciousness. And we are here. That is all. You may move your feet around a little bit. And I want to thank you for all of your beautiful comments and the higher frequencies that are here. You'll probably find that you can't open your eyes like me because it's just a very high, beautiful frequency. And when there's a lot of grid systems of connections, it's like building and building and building. So you just have to tap on the back of the head, and just above the ears is tap there, just lightly, and tap at the back of the neck, just lightly. You just press there softly, and that will bring you back gently into your body. But you want to be just fueling your body with these starseed connections that are going to come in stronger each hour today. And so that if you rest later in the afternoon, stay hydrated with lots of electrolytes, stay hydrated, and just allow these star seeds or star seedlings that I saw just start moving a light vibration inside you. Everybody is affected. Everybody is elevated and sealed. Even if you come back to this later on and do the replay, or you share it and subscribe to it, it will keep advancing and shifting you, because I've taken everybody up into that magnificent portal on that platform so that you could see and look down on Mother Earth and see, when you're looking down on her, you see this membrane, very thin membrane. It's just peeling off and ripping off, kind of like on the eggshell inside the egg. And this old memory membrane around the entire oceans, entire mountains, entire planet is peeling away. And inside your body, your own energetic membrane is being diluted as you're pulsing and breathing in these heightened soul light codes of ascension frequencies. It's a lot of information, but it's really a blessing to know that we're quietly being shifted on a planetary level by a higher source beyond the beyond. We're not having to do it. I'm not doing it. It's a universal source collaborating Mother Earth to be peeled away out of the old energetic blocks, memories of all our footprints, of all of our ancestors,
that affects us, affects our sacred bodies of consciousness. And when we move into star seed frequencies of crystal codes of ascension, there's an awakening. There's a quiet shifting and self-realization that you're much bigger and much brighter in consciousness than you know. And it's sacredly, quietly adjusting, aligning, and balancing you each day, and will continue throughout this year. The beautiful part of this is that it's an elaborate grid system that I saw around 3:30 this morning. It's very elaborate and very shimmering and sparking. And so every spark, every color, or every frequency has its own essence of consciousness. It's like looking up at the star and seeing all the different stars and being able to touch one of them and say, well, what do you do? What is your attribute? And then putting it back up there going, whoa, that's kind of cool. But what if your grid system had all of those different star seed codes of crystals? That's how many attributes and virtues you have been disconnected from. But now the membrane is off the planet. The inner membrane of who you are is ready to be rebuilt, restructured. And so all you're doing is listening, accepting, and coming into a knowing state that everything is real. And most of all, it's polarized and anchored into this planet. So we're all connected. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I can see many of you are leaving some messages now, thanking me, and happy 2-2 Gateway. And keep tapping into your ascension frequencies. It's ascending your consciousness, not your soul. Your consciousness of the soul comes back down in a consciousness of a higher telepathic soul. And this is how information is transmitted, ascending and transcending. So we'll see you next Monday. Where are we going to go then? It's going to be fun, whatever it is. So just have a great day, stay polarized, and welcome the new moon energies in all that you do. Have a good one. We'll see you next Monday. Cheers.